Sharing my knowledge of the boundary stones with the Wizards has been a dream come true.
This is believed to be the first monument where United States was actually carved and used. This is a standard stone. It is 4 feet in length, 2 feet uncut stone in the ground, 2 feet above the ground.
My name is 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗡, and I've been working on the boundary stone since 2005, and I've been a Wizard season ticket holder since 2014.
The boundary line runs right through the middle of the stone. To the front of me is DC, and behind me is Maryland.
In 1790, George Washington was allowed to put a 10-mile square somewhere along the Potomac River. He hired 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗡 to lay out the lines and establish the city. 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗡 brought Benjamin Banneker down to Jones Point, and at night, for 6 nights, Benjamin Banneker laid on his back, aligning the stars and marking the exact point that the city's survey would begin. Both Virginia and Maryland had to give land to create the district. The stones signified the new city and the origins of this city.
This is my favorite stone of all 40s. It's the only one that's really left in its pristine condition.
The boundary stones became a passion of mine because I'm a civil engineer, an amateur surveyor, and I love Washington, D.C. history. When my daughter was in 2nd grade, we went to a couple of the stones in Arlington, and that's when I got stones fever. And I started searching them out, and I spent a year and a half going around to all 40 of them.
But if you come and look up close right here, you'll actually see the cut marks of when they cut it out of the quarry. The fence design mocks the city of DC. Each one of the corners would be a cornerstone, represents the Washington Monument, and then 9 bars on each one representing the mile distinction between the 10-mile square. So that's the east cornerstone.
After putting in all this work and effort into the stones, to see them coming to much more prominence and having been in magazines and newspaper articles, it's just been really fulfilling to see my efforts paying off for the stones and how much they now are being known and people will recognize them for the importance that they are.